I'm just going to very quickly say, Chris Rich, so they know it's not
Now, you start first from Penn College. A 6'3" guard from Moon's pocket line, junior number 12, Elijah Vasquez. A 6'1" forward from Coletown, Maryland, junior number 21, Carson Vargas.
Well, the fans are now piling in.
Spencer Barton. A 6'4" guard from Stewart, Florida, junior number 22, Gary McCall. A 6'5" forward from Jordan, Pennsylvania, sophomore number 23, Anthony Beecher. While coach and assisted by head coach Hensley, and assisted by John Bidai. And now your LBC Chargers. A 6'2" guard from Penn, Massachusetts, freshman number 12, a 6'1" guard from Penn, Pennsylvania, sophomore number 11, Britton Beachy. A 6'1" guard from West Virginia, junior number 13, Luke Peters. A 6'1" guard from New Orleans, Pennsylvania, freshman number 30, Jordan Schubert. And a 6'6" forward from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, senior number 45, Whit Davis. The Chargers are coached and assisted by head coach Andrew Whitley, and assisted by Kyle Smith.
That's hit 100% of his 6 of 6. 6 of 6. Like,
Good evening once again from Horse Athletic Center. The Lancaster Bible welcoming Penn College to Lancaster this evening. My name is Zach Freeman. I am joined on a guest appearance by Chris Rich. Chris, you've watched a lot of LBC basketball the past couple of years. What do you like so far, maybe here in the second semester from the Chargers?
Yeah, young group, led by a lot of shooters. So when they shoot well, they're really good. They get going. A lot of times their early shooting sets the tone for them. So they got to get it going early, get some inside touches for Quentin Davis, then kick it out and get jump shots.
Chargers will be in their home gray uniforms with the red numbers, red trim. Penn College in their road blue uniforms. Chargers enter tonight's game with an 11-7 overall record. Penn College is 2-17 this season. Britton Beachy will start with the ball. Finds Luke Beers around now for Shoebridge. Dumps it inside for Davis. He'll drive baseline. Layup, good.
Strong take.
Davis gets the Chargers on the board. Trey McCullough put it in for Anthony Dietrich. Dietrich starting just his second game of the season. Elijah Vasquez now back for Dietrich.
That's a tough matchup for your second game.
No shot, it'll be an offensive foul.
Starting your second game and getting Quentin Davis is a tough matchup for Dietrich.
Fouls on Dietrich, that's his first team foul. Chargers ball once again. Beachy will look for Beers, again down low for Davis. Back for Luke Beers, thought about it, now he'll drive, up and under, layup, no good. Tipped around, taken by McCullough.
Late in the season in a playoff game, that's a must-make for Beers.
Vasquez knocks down the triple. Penn College is in front 3-2. Vasquez, a 48% shooter from both inside the arc and outside the arc. 36 three-pointers now this season. He's played this is his 9th game. Shoebridge three-pointer, no good. Rebounded there by McCullough.
One thing we've learned about the young guards at LBC is a miss will not deter them from shooting it.
Deep three-pointer there, no good by Bartron. Rebounded by Shoebridge. Beachy across half court and call out the play. This is Benny Raymond. Luke Beers with a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Dietrich. 104 for LBC thus far. Vasquez. He'll slow things down. Beachy on him. Foul's going to be called on Davis.
It's a tough reach for Q. Really not necessary. Interesting first couple possessions, touches for Q, and they got good looks. Next two possessions, no touches for Davis in the post. Contested threes. So got to get their touches and go from there.
Pass picked off. Taken by Shoebridge. He'll lay it in. Good job by Shoebridge there to go the whole way to the basket. Chargers back in front 4-3. On that point about Davis, Chris, do you want those touches? Or how many do you think he should be getting here early on?
Early, he needs to touch the ball every possession, especially in this matchup, a matchup that he should dominate.
Turnover there by Penn College.
And we just get better looks when he touches the ball. They collapse. We kick it out to our three shooters on the court, all of which have shot a high percentage. Great take there.
Shoebridge again. Layup won't go, but he's fouled.
I love that out of Shoebridge, though. You know, he's a shooter. Everybody knows that now. And twice he's gotten good takes to the basket. This time gets fouled. So that's a great look for him. That's what he's got to know how to do.
Carson Garvis, junior from Taneytown, Maryland, picks up the foul. Shoebridge will head to the free throw line. First one's good. Shoebridge knocks down the pair. Chargers in front 6-3.
Pretty sure I just heard their coach say pepperoni pizza.
I like that play call. Jumper won't go.
Waiting for that to be delivered.
Beachy around for Shoebridge. Quick three-pointer. Off the back of the rim, no good.
Job,
Rebounded,
Penny.
though, by Raymond. Back out for Luke Beers. He'll try the triple. You betcha!
Again, you want to know with our young guards, can they contribute to the game in other ways than just shooting? And Benny with a huge rebound and kick out there.
Chargers up by 6. This is Garvis. Picked off. Beers the whole way down. Lob for Davis. Off of his hands, can't get to it. Up the floor come the Wildcats. Bartron into the corner for Garvis. He'll drive baseline. Foul there on LBC. It's going to be on Beachy. It's his first, team's second.
I think everybody in the gym knew that alley-oop was coming. Probably could have just been a layup for Luke, but going for a little bit of show. Everybody knew it.
McCullough into the corner for Bartron. He'll drive, a little righty, blocked by Davis, right back to Bartron. Back out for Bartron. He'll drive again, little floater, goes.
It's a tough floater there, great shot.
Raymond underneath, his pass is picked off. Vasquez up the floor, 1-on-3. He'll wait for reinforcements. Picked off though by Raymond, good hustle. Raymond turns it over on the one end, hustles the whole way back, creates another turnover, Chargers ball. Deep three-pointer. You betcha! How's that 15 seconds for you, Chris?
He's got a special jump shot, we know that, but to see him hustle back and make that play is what you love to see.
Foul called there. It's on Shoebridge.
Again, you gotta love the young guards. Giving it everything at the other end. Like, yes, they shoot it. We all know that. But to play defense like they are, Shoebridge with a steal and a layup, and then that effort there. Gotta love it.
Vasquez with it again. Vasquez will turn. Dish now is for Bartron. It won't go. Inside for Salvant. Little lefty hook shot won't go. Dietrich's there for the rebound.
Yeah, 2 plays. Grove City doesn't box out. Salvant, great hustle to get the offensive rebound, and there Dietrich Got to turn and box, but great effort by Penn College to get that board.
Chargers lead by 5, 12-7. Handoff is for Davis. He'll go to the basket. Off the glass, no good. And foul called on the Chargers.
It's going to be on Britton Beachy. That's an interesting one. Thought he had position, but it's a call on Britton.
Excuse me, Chris. Beachy's second foul just 5 minutes into the contest.
That's
Hilton checks in, as does Brett Beckler and Alex Witt. Vasquez drives there, picked off by Beckler. Good hands there by Beckler. He has it now for LBC. Witt now, he'll look for Davis turning the corner. Back for a driving Hilton, layup won't go.
great cut by T.Y. Got to finish it, but that's a great cut. Great pass by Davis.
Out here for Dietrich, he'll take the three-pointer. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Davis. This is Beckler, he'll find Shoebridge, three-pointer. That's off, rebounded by Dietrich.
Gotta love Dietrich, though. Kid who hasn't started a lot of games, giving a lot of effort, making an impact today. Gets a rebound there.
2 points, 3 boards for him here in the opening 6.5. Salvin will go in, a little lefty again, won't go. Rebounded though by Dietrich. Layup won't go.
Another big board, a lot of hustle there. Great effort. Couldn't get it to go.
I know it's muscle memory, but
Witt goes around for Beckler. Traveling's the call.
It's a big call they make nowadays. Instead of landing on 2 feet, he lands 1, 2, and then takes another step. It's the right call. It's a tough one.
Norris comes in for LBC. McCullough back on the floor for Penn College. Garvis as well.
Luke Beers checking back in for the Chargers as well. Only upperclassman guard that the Chargers play. Everyone else is sophomores and freshmen.
Vasquez with it here. Beers right underneath him. He'll take the jumper. Tough one off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Norris, who's just checked in. He'll turn and wait for some teammates. Passes for Beckler. Around now for Hilton. They'll play catch. And now Witt, three-pointer. You betcha! Alex Witt with the triple. Came in as a 23% three-point shooter. He knocks that one down, though. The Chargers lead by 8. Deep three-pointer from Garvis. It's good. Timeout called here by Penn College. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you. I remind you about the Horse with No Name podcast, our weekly podcast. We talk all things LBC athletics. Myself and co-host Tyler Greenlee. We are live on the air at LBC Radio on Tuesdays from 12 to 1. You can find us at www.lbc.edu/radio. You can also download the podcast on iTunes and Spotify. This week we recapped a couple of the games from last week, as well as looked ahead to a few games this weekend. We also talked about the Super Bowl, as well as what we would do if we were on a deserted island, our top 5 about the deserted island. I said I would bring my wife and kids. I thought that was nice, Chris.
That's really nice of you, Zach.
Thank you.
Nice. But hey, not to give away the podcast, but who wins the Super Bowl?
I think the Patriots. I would be surprised if the Rams won. No?
No, I think you're not betting against Tom Brady, that's for sure.
I was surprised they beat New Orleans. So I can be surprised again, but I have a hard time believing the Patriots are going to lose again.
The Rams are really young at the quarterback position. Tom Brady's not. I'm going with that guy.
I agree.
If I'm betting money, which I'm not, I'm surely not betting against him.
That's for after the show, Chris.
Yeah.
Chargers with the ball here. Up top for Luke Beers, inside for Norris.
A little bit of 2-3 zone out of the timeout for Penn College here.
Out for Hilton, three-pointer. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Vasquez.
You know, if there's a lineup to zone LBC, this is the lineup. No Benny, no Shoebridge.
A little bit of a smart coaching there by first-year head coach Jeff Hensley at the helm of Penn College. Jumper by Garvis won't go. Rebound knocked around. Norris has it.
Again, 2-3 zone here.
Beckler has it. He'll take the deep three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Vasquez. Chargers shooting just 36%. Up into the air goes McCullough. He can't get it to go. Jump ball.
Oh, they called a foul.
Actually, yeah, the foul is going to be called.
Took on Norris. Wow. Benny Raymond quickly back into the game.
Frank Toussaint comes into the contest as well. Davis will come back onto the floor as well for LBC. Chargers in front 15-10. 11:20 to play here in the opening half. Inbound pass goes for Garvis. Traveling the call. Beckler calls out the play here as he crosses half court. Witt inside for Davis. Nice pass. Layup's good.
That is one place Alex Witt is really good in that high post against the zone. He's a great passer. Finds Davis for an easy bucket.
Vasquez with it. Blocked there by Raymond. Bartron again. He'll go to the corner for Vasquez. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound tipped around. Taken by Witt. Quickly ahead for Beers. Layup's good. Nice job by Alex Witt on back-to-back possessions. Chargers lead by 9. Toussaint with it now. Foul's going to be called on Beckler.
It's a spot where Beckler's in great position. There's really just no need to reach there. He's in great position. He's defending at a high level, and then he just reaches in. Again, down the stretch, heading into the playoffs, Beckler's going to play a big role for LBC. Beachy gets in foul trouble. He's going to be a guy that's going to have to come in and steady the ship. He has all the capability to do it.
Federer's in now for Penn College. He has it. Senior from Williamsport, PA. Toussaint goes in. Offensive foul. Third team foul there on Penn College. Shoebridge has it. Down for Raymond. Three-pointer. You betcha!
It's impossible to play zone against this lineup. You got Shoebridge, Raymond, and Beers all in the game. It's impossible, especially at 2-3.
4 three-pointers already for the Chargers. They lead by 12. Vasquez turns now. Dumps it off for Salvant. He'll turn and spin. Lefty layup. Good.
That's a great take. Turn to his left, finish over Davis. Great finish.
Inside for Witt. Outside for Shoebridge. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound defensively taken there by Salvant. Able to keep his balance as well. Nice little smile coming up the floor. He's impressed. We are too. Federer will hand it off for Vasquez. Down low there for Dietrich. Blocked there by Shoebridge.
Nice block by Shoebridge, but Matt Salvant, a guy who they're shorthanded tonight, comes in. Again, he's keeping him in the game, keeping it tight here for him, giving great energy and effort. As a coach, that's all you can ask for. Got a couple guys not in the game tonight. He's come in and played a big role.
5-second violation there on the inbounds pass. Chargers ball.
Looks like Penn College is going to try to go a little 3-2 here. Try to extend out on those guards. Lots of shooters on the court.
Raymond and Shoebridge play catch. Raymond will drive baseline out for Luke Beers. Nice pass, three-pointer. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound's going to go off of a Penn College player. It'll stay with the Chargers.
As you watch tonight, I hear the LBC bench yelling, but anytime they go an odd front zone, so 3 up high, you're going to go 2 guards high. And what it does is it extends it out, and you get the middle wide open. Coach Wingreen's over here yelling, Luke, middle's wide open. That's where they got to look right now.
They go inside for Davis, kicks it out for Shoebridge. Nice pass, 3-pointer, just misses. Rebounded though by Davis, good hustle. Three-pointer from Raymond. You betcha! Raymond's heating up. He's got 9 points on 3 of 3 shooting. Chargers in front by 13. Under 8 minutes to play here in the opening half. Dietrich with it now. Davis right underneath him. Kicks it out for Salvin. He'll go with the left again. Knocked away by Beers.
And he can dunk it.
Raymond will go in. Layup good.
Yeah, Springs, we saw that.
Timeout called. Sorry, Chris. Timeout called here by Penn College. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break with them. 7:40 to play. Chargers in front, 27-12 here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletic Center, Chargers are front 27-12.
Hunter Gerber check in for the Chargers.
Traveling is the call there on Penn College. Hunter Gerber will inbound the ball there for LBC. Luke Beers quickly up the floor for the Chargers. Inside for Davis. Righty jumper is good. 5 assists already for Luke Beers. Chargers lead stretches to 17. Kicked ball, it'll stay with the Wildcats. Vasquez comes back in for Penn College. Beers will take a seat for LBC as Beckler checks back in. McCullough with it. Jumper here by Bartron won't go. Rebounded though by Garvis. Layup won't go. Rebounded by Davis. Beckler back for Davis. He'll move out for Gerber. Now Beckler once again. Around for Raymond. Shoebridge will try it. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Dietrich. Foul called here on the Chargers. It's on Shoebridge.
It's interesting as the years progress watching Shoebridge struggle from 3 tonight, but watching him do things at the defensive end, that's good stuff, really helping the team in other aspects. So that's what you want to know. You want to see freshmen grow.
Another travel called here on Penn College. Beckler again up the floor here for LBC. Around for Raymond. Davis hands it off back to Beckler. Around for Gerber. He'll drive in and back up for Beckler. Kicks it out for Raymond. Three-pointer off the back of the rim. Tipped though and gotten by Luke Beers right to Beckler. For Gerber. You betcha!
Hunter Gerber, a kid that sat out all last year with a knee injury, making an impact early in the first half.
That brings the Red Sea to their feet as Vasquez gets the floater to go.
The Red Sea that's not very red tonight.
Not as red as we would have liked, but nevertheless, gets them going. Chargers
It's pretty cold outside there, to their credit.
It is very cold outside.
They're trying to stay warm. They probably don't have a red coat.
Dumped it inside there, picked off there by Garvis. Quickly up the floor for Dietrich. He lays it in.
Athletic finish, great catch and a good finish.
Nice pass there by Garvis as well. Chargers lead is still 16, 32-16. Davis goes in, layup good, nice move to the basket.
Coach Wingreen, you're looking at the clock, thinking we need to extend this here before the half.
Unless I'm wide open, man, I'm gonna shoot it.
Vasquez will take the three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Gerber.
And after a big night on Saturday, 29 against Poly, Vasquez struggling early.
Beers back for Gerber. They'll play catch. Now it's down low for Davis. Out for Beckler. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Dietrich.
You're good, bro. Let's go. G up.
It's one place Q's really grown. He's a great passer out of the post. Not something he used to be able to do, but it's really added that to his game.
Dietrich with it here. Works back out for Vasquez. Traveling's the call. Alexander Evans comes onto the floor for the first time for LBC. Alex Witt and Tyler Norris back on the floor as well.
I don't know how much you guys talk about this, but Alex Evans, cool story. Lived in Germany the last 5 years, in the military. Now here at LBC, finishing his education.
This is the three-pointer there, taken down by Penn College. Able to get it back to Bartron. The three-pointer is good.
That's a great pass by Vasquez.
Technical foul called here on Bartron.
It's one of those moments as a coach you laugh. When your senior Alex Witt, who's shooting 75%, a little up this year from the free throw line, looks over and says, "Coach, let me shoot it." We're going to go with the freshman guard.
Beckler knocks the first one down.
No. Interesting, there must have been something that was said running down the court right in front of the official. He called it immediately.
I think he turned and said something or did something in front of the student section there. And
with a good old not-so-Red Sea getting in his head.
Yeah.
Home court advantage. It's a tough one.
Official's going to meet and talk about something.
Talk about the shot clock, see if it should be reset.
they're going to put the clock back to 3:36. Fresh shot clock here for the Chargers after the foul. And now it's Beckler coming up the floor. Luke Beers with it here now. He'll turn the corner. Down low for Norris. Nice pass. Layup won't go. Norris has it again and puts it on. Good job by Norris to stick with it. Chargers lead by 19.
It's one of those times, Luke Beers, you look at Norris and say, that's killing my assist, man. But hey, you got the rebound.
Beers has it there. He'll put it off the glass. No good. Jumper won't go.
That's one of those scary ones. Non-contact knee injury. That's a scary one. Looks like he's okay. A little hobbled coming off.
Nick Songster and Tyler Hilton will check in now for the Chargers as Beckler and Beers take a seat.
Especially with the last name Beers. We don't need another one of those knee injuries.
No. We've surpassed our quota already for the year. Passes back now for Tucson. Garvis has it there, gets it to go off glass, and good.
A long drag of the foot there.
Nevertheless,
that's 2 points.
Gets it to go. Garvis with 5 points, 3 boards, 2 assists already for the Wildcats. Hilton turns, nice move, up and underneath. Traveling's the call.
Peculiar one there.
Yeah. I tend to agree. That's okay.
Hey, it's going the other way. Penn College basketball.
Tucson with it here. They'll dump it off for Dietrich. Back for Dietrich off his hands now to play. Chargers
That's
ball.
great D by Nick Songster, just checking into the game, making an impact on the defensive end. And again, something you just expect to get out of Alex Witt is good defense. It's something that senior captain, you expect to get that, does a nice job there, digging, getting back to his guy, forcing a turnover. Uh-oh.
Witt will take the jumper. No good. Rebounded by Garvis. Ahead for Vasquez. Garvis moves in, fouled by Norris. Eighth team foul for the Chargers. Carson Garvis will head to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
Caleb, a little bit of the scouting report, you know, you see Garvis, they yell shooter every time he touches it, and being able to do that, go by someone. Not what you expect.
That's right. Caleb Carpenter into the contest. Rebound goods to Hilton. They'll move it ahead for Evans.
Here's a lineup we've seen this year.
Not in the first half. Maybe at the end of a few games. Dumped down for Carpenter. Little jumper won't go. Rebounded there by Evans, but the foul's going to be on Evans.
Yeah, that's one of those ones as a coach, you jog to the other end, you're okay with. Great effort, going after a rebound. He pushed him. That's a foul. But great effort there going after the board. Probably not the shot Caleb Carpenter was looking for. A little bit of more of a powerful drop step to the basket. That's a tough one, though. All the way over Dietrich, who's done a nice job defending.
Vasquez will shoot 1-and-1 here. Chargers with their 19th foul. First one's good.
Got Britton Beachy back at the table after a long absence with 2 fouls.
Line change here for the Chargers.
A literal line change. 5 for 5. You got Shoebridge, Raymond, Beers, Davis, and Britton. Beachy back in the game.
Trey McCullough comes back on for Penn College. Bartron will come back into the contest as well.
You know, after sitting on the bench here at OVC for a couple years, I can imagine the conversation right now with those guys is Let's push this lead to 20. Let's put this thing away here before the second half. Let's not let them hang around.
Chargers lead is 14, 38 to 24. 1:10 remaining here in the first half. Davis back for Raymond. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Dietrich.
Set play. Looking for Raymond coming off that. Got what they wanted. Just didn't hit the shot. OBC show a little
off there.
I don't know if that was 1-3-1 or what.
Pass to Davis, who throws it down. Nice lob there by Benny Raymond. Chargers lead is 16.
Again, a little 1-3-1 for LBC. Schubert in the back.
Nice
Gets that a
pass.
little late.
Sorry, Chris. Nice pass down low to Dietrich, who lays it in. Shot clock is off here, so the Chargers will hold for the final shot. Another lob to Davis, able to get to it. His pass back out is to no one. McCullough has it here. He'll go up, lay it in. He won't go. So after 20 minutes of play, Lancaster Bible leads Penn College 40 to 26. We'll come back just prior to the start of the second half, bring you some stats from the opening 20 minutes. Chargers in front by 14. We'll be back in a few moments here on the Chargers Sports Network. Lancaster Bible leads Penn College 40-26 after 20 minutes of play. In that first half, Penn College 10 of 29 from the floor for 35%. Chargers 15 of 35 for 43%. 6 3-pointers for the Chargers. Benny Raymond leading the way with 11 points, 10 points and 4 boards for Quentin Davis. 7 points for Elijah Vasquez, who leads Penn College. Chris, what did you like there the first 20 minutes from the Chargers?
Yeah, like a lot of guys getting involved, you know. Davis with a couple of big buckets there early, but then a lot of different guys scoring points. You know, that's the thing about this Chargers team is nobody averages more than 15 points. A lot of guys average 7, 8, 9 spots, and they get a lot of usage from a lot of different people.
Are you happy with the Chargers' play tonight, Chris, with a big game looming on Saturday and having a postponement of a big game last night? This is kind of one of those games where it would be easy for maybe to look at a team's record and say, oh, well, we'll just worry about Saturday. But clearly hasn't been the case so far for the Chargers.
No, it hasn't been. I mean, for long stretches there, they played really good basketball. They gave a lot of energy on the defensive end, a lot of effort. For a little bit there, they went through a little bit of a lull. 14-point game. I think it was up to 19 at one point, but now back to 14. Would have liked to see them extend that a little bit before the half, maybe get into the second half. It'll be interesting to see how they come out. This is the moment you worry about because now you're looking ahead to Saturday. You're thinking, man, we're up 14 on a team that, you know, we should beat, and Saturday's coming, and this Penn College team, as we can see, Vasquez can get going, and you don't want to let him hang around.
Saturday's opponent, Morrisville State, beating SUNY Cobleskill right now 58-48 as the Chargers get the ball here on a turnover. Beachy with it here, out for Shoebridge. Luke Beers with it now, who worked back for Beachy. Beers goes in, blocked by Garvis.
Again, Garvis kind of a unassuming guy, but really does give a lot of great effort, a lot of great things to this Penn College team.
Vasquez works back for McCullough. Vasquez with it again. Knocks down the jumper. Penn College on the board here in the second half.
That's what I'm talking about. We know this kid can get going. Got to know where he's at.
Three-pointer no good from Shoebridge, rebounded by Dietrich.
One thing Shoebridge is really good at is getting ahead of the pack after a make, getting to the corner. Beachy found him, just didn't connect. And you're thinking there as Shoebridge, like, man, this is a scrumptious look, wide open in the corner, just completely missed it.
Jumper from Dietrich won't go. Good job using our word of the day, brought to you by the men's soccer head coach, Tom Hart. Layup there by Davis, won't go.
Great look from Beachy.
Good pass there by Beachy. Vasquez with it again. He'll try the left. It won't go. Rebounded by Davis. Raymond and Shoebridge 2-on-1. Raymond lays it in. It won't go. Blocking foul called. McCullough picks up the foul. Raymond will head to the free throw line.
It's one of those interesting ones. You know, Raymond had Shoebridge wide open on the left side. Decided to go ahead and finish there. Got the foul.
First free throws in and out.
One of the struggles we've had as a team, free throw shooting. Nobody over 80%.
Since you used the word of the day, I also want to take a time and tell my boys good night. Jack and Eli, go to bed. Chris and I love you.
Hey, we do love you. I think Blake and Carter are listening, but I'm not sure. They might be playing Legos. That's what I came from. Lots of Legos tonight. Another missed free throw for LBC.
Vasquez with it here again.
A lot of time in the paint for Dietrich there. Still in. Nobody's even looking at it.
Bit of a miscommunication there. Bartron able to get to it. 5 on the shot clock. Pass picked off. Ahead for Beers. He'll lay it in for 2. Beers has 7 points to go with 6 assists. Chargers are up by 14. Bartron fires the fastball there to Garvis. He goes in. Layup won't go. For Davis again, gets some contact. Foul called on Dietrich. Davis will head to the free throw line.
Again, I don't mean to keep harping on this, but Morrisville State coming up on Saturday. LBC really needs to make free throws. Every point's going to be a big one in that one.
Checking out in for the Chargers on the floor, Brett Beckler, number 20, Tyler Hilton.
Second free throw, from Davis, no good. Foul's going to be called here on Luke Beers. First foul on Beers. Nice steal there by Luke Beers. Layup good.
Savvy play by the junior, making a play.
Now Shoebridge picks it off. Behind the back to Beckler. Beers again, layup, no good. Rebound knocked around.
Would like to see that layup go, but great hustle by many Chargers there, keeping that ball alive. Quentin Davis coming up with it. They get another possession.
Shoebridge drives baseline, lefty layup, good.
That's just so tough when you got a kid like that who can shoot the ball from anywhere, cross half court. That can also spin off and you can get a bucket like that. He's got a lot of potential, he's got a lot of promise, and he's done a great job for this team this year.
Tucson sort of stuck there in the middle, able to get it to Vasquez. Hoguin, lefty, good. And the foul.
Ooh. One official calling a charge there, one official calling a block. A little bit of confusion. End of the day, counted in the foul.
Free throw is good. Chargers lead 47-31. 4 minutes into the second half. Three-pointer, Luke Beers. It's off. Rebounded by Vasquez. Almost had too much time there, Chris.
Yeah, you see that's a great set by the Chargers. Did everything right. Shoebridge comes off, curls the screen. Luke flies up, wide open look, and again, just didn't hit. But I like to see the execution for the Chargers.
Jumper there is blocked by Beers. Into the corner for Shoebridge. No good. Rebounded, though, by Quentin Davis. Hilton works back for Beckler. He'll stand right in front of us and call out the play.
Keep in front. Right to help Carson. Right to help Frank. Right to help Frank.
Hilton will drive baseline. Up and underneath. Layup won't go. Davis is there. Puts it home.
Nice take by Hilton. Good job by Davis going to the glass hard.
Davis 13 points, 10 boards on 6 of 8 shooting. The Chargers lead is back to 18. McCullough the whole way in. Layup won't go. Rebounded by Beckler.
No finish there, but a really poor job by LBC on that.
No look pass to Hilton. Able to save it. Down low for Shoebridge. Nice cut. Lays it in.
Yeah, it's a great pass and a finish at the other end. I'd love to see a Charger. We got 4 guys standing looking at the basketball. Guy get right to the rim. Got to step in and contest that or take a charge.
Vasquez now for Tucson. Back for Vasquez. Little fadeaway three-pointer. No good. Right to the hands of Quentin Davis.
Keep working. Keep working.
Shoebridge hands off for Davis. Back for Shoebridge, around for Luke Beers. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound right to Beckler. Penn College head coach Jeff Hensley. Tough to believe some of these offensive boards are falling right to the Chargers. Hilton with a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by McCullough.
You know, Hilton can hit that shot. He's hit that shot last year, and he's hit that shot at times this year, but he's struggled a little bit of late.
Good hustle there by Luke Beers. It was off of him. It'll be
nice effort by Beers. You know, one of the things you love as a coach is a kid like Alex Witt, a senior, a captain, being willing to come off the bench and give you great energy. It's a sign of a good team when you start seeing guys buy into their role, and that's one thing that this Chargers team has begun to do.
Federer with it here. Salvin, who just came back on the floor. Pass though picked off by Witt.
Right on cue. Thank you, Alex, for making me look good.
Raymond and Beckler play catch. Round finally to Shoebridge. His pass is deflected and picked off there by Bartron. Shoebridge goes for the steal. Vasquez, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded there by Hilton. Shoebridge, three-pointer, no good.
And Shoebridge, 0 for 9 on the night from deep.
Federer, no good on the three-pointer. Teams
Definitely
going back and forth here. Sorry, Chris. Teams going back and forth here. Not scoring, basically.
Been a little while. Again, this is one of those moments as a coach you just want to see your team keep the gas pedal down and finish this thing early.
Double down, Alex.
Witt pressure there, up and under, blocked by Dietrich. Foul called. That's his third.
Shu, you're good, man. It's not all about making shots. You're playing really good defense, getting some good layups.
Witt head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First one, no good.
Back into the Chargers, number 11. Back into the Wildcats, number 32, Trey Cole.
To the basket. Brady, you're the floor. You're the floor. Matt, you're the 5.
Second free throw from Witt, no good.
Not sure. You got the stats in front of you. I think that's 1 for 6 in the second half. From the free throw line?
I believe so. 5 of 10. 5 of 10, so yes, 1 of 6 here in the second half. Stolen there by Raymond. We'll move ahead quickly for Norris. All the way across for Witt. Three-pointer. You betcha! Another three-pointer for Witt. Timeout called here by Penn College. Full timeout will go with them. 11:58 to play. Lancaster Bible leads Penn College 54-31. We'll be right back here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here in Lancaster, Chargers are in front of Penn College 54-31, 11:58 to play.
Zach, we talked about it, the jump. Grove's LBC's got to hit jumpers, and to see a guy like Shoebridge struggle tonight, but Benny Raymond and Beers hit shots. Alex Witt hit 2 threes. Again, keeps him.
Salvin's three-pointer won't go. Raymond with the rebound. Beachy quickly up the floor. Witt again. He'll go to the basket. Nice little hesitation move. Layup won't go, though. Everything right, but the final 2% there. Federer up the floor. He'll turn the corner. Layup, no good. Peachy again, sprints right past us. Three-pointer, Alex Witt. No good. Rebounded by Vasquez.
As a 23% three-point shooter, that's a little heat check for you.
Bartron gets the tough layup to go. Deep three-pointer from Raymond. You betcha! That's a deep three-pointer, his 4th of the evening. He's got 14 points. Raymond and the Chargers lead 57-33.
It's amazing to watch a freshman come in and be able to shoot from anywhere. Lead the NEAC in three-point percentage.
McCullough gets the basket to go. Nice move there to the basket by Trey McCullough. Raymond again, three-pointer. You betcha! That's 5 for Raymond, 60-35 in favor of the Chargers.
Man, that kid can straight up shoot it.
Salvin with the lefty hook shot, no good.
Britton out-jumped himself there going for the rebound. One of those moments you find your guy here.
Beckler will take the tough jumper, no good. Rebounded by Salvin.
It's one of those moments as a shooter you just want the ball one more time. Yeah. So give me one more shot here. Ooh.
Deep three-pointer from Vasquez won't go. Rebound off of Salvin. It'll be LBC ball.
You know, great effort there by Salvin going after getting it, but it's one of those moments that Alex Wisher's got to go grab it. Tell you what, Morrisville State on Saturday, they're going to go after the glass really hard. Yeah, it's going to be a huge time for Grove City to attack the ball in the air.
Morrisville State has some guys who can go onto the glass
Yeah,
quite easily.
That one guy, he's not too bad. He's pretty big.
Yeah.
You might see him Sunday playing outside linebacker for the Los Angeles Rams.
There's no reason he shouldn't be playing outside. He's just but a nice guy too.
Oh,
We've had a chance to
unbelievable
interact with
kid.
him the past 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I remember as a freshman walking out here and seeing him come on the court, and you're just amazed by
Three-pointer from Raymond, just a bit strong. Rebounded there by McCullough.
amazed by his size, but then how he interacts with his teammates and just does a great job.
Quickly up the floor for Shoebridge. Traveling's the call.
Yeah, one of those moments as a freshman where you're thinking maybe about some misses, maybe a shot he should have just shot.
30-second timeout called here by the Chargers. Lancaster Bible back in action, as we were saying, on Saturday. They'll host Morrisville State. That game will be at 3 o'clock. Following that, the Chargers will head to the road for 3 straight games. They'll be at Wells on Saturday the 9th. The next day they'll be at Cuca. Both of those games at 3 o'clock. The final regular season road game will be on February 13th in the nation's capital at Gallaudet. And they'll finish up the regular season slate on Saturday, February 16th, 3 o'clock here against Penn State Abington. It'll be senior day as we honor seniors Alex Witt and Quentin Davis. February 16th, the big day here at Horse Athletic Center. Basketball games at 12 and 2, followed by men's volleyball, 4:30, 6:30, and 8:30. Make a day of it here.
Busy day here, Zach, for you, but I think we would be remiss. I don't know if you've maybe mentioned this on the air before, but just to send our prayers to Gallaudet University, the loss of their assistant coach.
No, we have not been on the air since
let
that
them
happened.
know
That's a
that
good
we're
call.
praying for them, and obviously, you know, competition's one thing, but that's so much bigger than competition, and we stand with them as they mourn the loss of their assistant coach. Little 1-3-1 for the Chargers.
It's going to go off of Davis and stay here. Do you start practicing up by 25, 9 minutes ago? Do you start putting in a thing or two here, knowing that you're going to use it a lot more on Saturday than you are tonight?
Yeah, we really hope Morrisville's not watching it, but
they're playing right now.
Our live broadcast. But yeah, I mean, you're thinking about some things. You already have some things that you've put in. You know, looking ahead to the Kevin Dennises and the Bryson Halls of Morrisville State, who are extremely athletic, extremely talented.
Fouls on Luke Beers. That's his second.
I'm running a blank on the guy's name. The head coach up there at Morrisville is just
Joe
done a great
Smith,
job.
great
Joe
guy.
Smith,
Yep.
done a great job with that program. Really you know, making them competitive every single year. And obviously having a guy like Kevin Dennis, that surely helps.
Morrisville State taking care of business tonight on their home floor. They're leading SUNY Cobleskill 90-68, 5 minutes to play.
Leaving no doubt, too, Cobleskill, a team kind of on the rise in the NEAC.
Bartron knocks down both free throws. Chargers still lead 60-37. Davis, nice move underneath. Kind of stuck there. Oh, and gets it to go! Davis puts it off the glass, gets it to go. Fouls on Dietrich. That's his fourth. Davis looked to complete the three-point play.
Great job keeping his balance just to get that shot off. You know, Dietrich all over him. He gets the finish and a chance to complete the three-point play. Again,
off the back of the rim.
Sound like a broken record, but we got to make some free throws.
Deep three-pointer from Bartron. In and out. Rebounded by Davis.
Little run for Q.
Beachy will come up the floor a bit methodically here for the Chargers. Alley-oop to Davis. Foul's going to be called on Dietrich. That's going to be his fifth. So Dietrich's going to foul out here with 6 points and 8 boards.
Again, Dietrich Kid, we said it earlier, but hasn't started a lot of games for this Penn College team, but did a nice job tonight with a tough matchup with Davis. Not really sure what Beachy saw there. Not really sure what Beachy saw there. You know, that was one of those moments where Penn College knew exactly what was coming. But at the end of the day, they get the foul. They get another shot at this thing. Great pass there by Beachy, though. Wow.
For Davis.
Wow.
Traveling is going to be the call.
That's a tough call. That's a great pass by Beachy on the inbounds. I don't know about the call, but don't miss that pass.
$8:20 to go here. Chargers in front 62-37. Bartron able to get it to McCullough somehow. Back out for Garvis. He'll take the deep three-pointer. Off the front of the rim, no good. Taken by Raymond. Davis has a lane. Layup, good.
Yeah, you watch that and you know what Beachy saw on that alley-oop. You saw a kid who's 6'7", most athletic kid probably that we'll see all year. And now I know why Beachy threw it.
Vasquez
Tough
knocks
shot.
down the triple. Nice pass, nice shot.
Is that Vasquez's first, second three of the night?
Yep. 15 points to lead all Penn College scorers. Pass in for Davis. Knocked away from him by Garvis.
It's one of those things you see with Davis sometimes going to his left. He lets the ball get away from his body a little bit. Guys gets hand on it.
Watch the back screen.
Passes for Raymond. You betcha! 6 3-pointers now for Raymond. He's got 20 points to lead all scorers. LBC in front by 27.
I think that's his most threes on the season, most threes by an individual this year. And I can speak from experience, by far the most amount of threes we've hit in a game by an individual in the last 3 years.
Third foul on Luke Beers. Shoebridge had 7 at Kaz the other day.
At Kaz?
At Kaz.
Well, I wouldn't know because Kaz doesn't have a live feed.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
Would have been nice to watch. Tough one, though. Good win for Kaz. Winning a home game against defending NEAC champs. Kaz is dangerous, man. They got some guys. And when you run out a 6'9" kid, and the Means kid's tough, Phillippi's tough. Some tough players. A good basketball team.
Beachy works inside for Norris, who just checked in for Davis. Out for Raymond. Why not? 3-pointer.
Benny said,
"You betcha!"
Benny said, hey, Freeman, did you say 7?
There
I
we
got
are.
you, buddy. What's the single game record, Zach?
Program record is 8.
8. All right, we got a lot of time left.
Vasquez matches there with a
Vasquez
three-pointer.
getting going.
Ahead for Beers. Up top for Raymond.
Thought about it.
Off Offensive foul called here on the Chargers.
You got to love that. Great defense at this end in a game that's pretty much out of reach. Great effort by.
Full timeout called here by Lancaster Bible. 6:29 to play. Lancaster Bible in front 70-45. We'll be right back here on the Chargers Sports Network.
What's this code?
Back here in Lancaster, Chargers leading 70-45, 6:29 to play. Benny Raymond with 7 3-pointers. Program record is 8. That's been done 3 times. Matt Linsky in 2002, Albert Suniga in 2014, and Nahir Mirza in 2015.
Yeah, a couple of LBC legends there.
There you go.
Albert, Nahir,
You
guys
bet.
you hear about all the time.
That's right.
Can we put Benny Raymond with that soon? We'll see. Ooh. The reality is he's probably got about a minute, and Coach is going to start pulling some people, as he should.
Bartron will drive here. Able to get it to McCullough. Layup
great
goes on the
cut.
foul.
You know, Trey McCullough done a nice job here late. Great defensive effort on this end to take the charge. And then a great back cut there. Great find by Bartron, but a great finish too. I love seeing that. I mean, I hate to see a team get beat by 30, 23 or whatever it is, but to see the effort late is shows the sign of a great job by a coaching staff, really looking to the future.
And their women's team did the exact same thing. They kept it close with LBC the whole time, battled back from a double-digit deficit in the fourth quarter, made it a game. Picked off there by Bartron.
Watching a lot of LBC basketball, I know Coach Wingreen hates when you throw it across the center third. That's what happens. They get a steal and a layup.
Let's go, Brett. That's fine. Keep working, keep working.
Beachy turns the corner, layup good.
It's one thing Beachy can do against undersized guards, get that post up and a great finish. Tough kid. When you're from Pittsburgh, I think you just have to be tough. Steel kid, you know, he's just tough.
That's his first shot of the evening. You want to see him shoot more?
Yeah, I would love to see him shoot more. I think Britton has to be assertive for us to win the conference. He's got to assert himself at the offensive end. The nights where he flirts with a triple-double with 10, 9 and 9 is when we're at our best. He's been in foul trouble tonight, to his credit.
Raymond, three-pointer, off the back of the rim. Rebounded, though, by Norris, who lays it in.
Tyler Norris probably gets no press for us, and he probably won't for all 4 years. But you want to talk about a kid who comes to work every single day. You see it right there, getting a rebound and a putback. Unbelievable kid.
Vasquez stops and pops, gets it to go.
Vasquez showing us what 29 against Poly looks like.
Raymond up and around Vasquez, layup won't go. Fouls on Norris. Jordan Tyson's going to check in for Penn College. Brett Beckler and Hunter Gerber come on the floor for LBC, 4:31 remaining.
Yeah, Zach, back to what you said a little earlier. Britton Beachy's a guy that's going to have to do big things for LBC in the future, but also this year. I mean, it's very realistic that they get the 2 seed, but for them to win this thing, he's going to have to be the guy that scores and makes us go.
Beckler around for Raymond. Witt for Gerber. Now Beckler in the corner. Pass is picked off. Nice play by McCullough. Ahead for Vasquez. He's fouled. He'll head to the line.
A little bit sloppy here. 2 possessions in a row. A little sloppy for the Chargers. Not what you want to see for Coach Wingreen here late.
Vasquez 3 of 3 from the free throw line this evening. First one goes. Nick Songster will come back onto the floor for LBC.
I've been to a couple LBC practices. You want to hear the loudest person you'll ever hear?
I heard him today. It was like,
Yeah,
it hurt my ears.
you kind of want to tell him to shut up, and at the same time, you want to tell him, like, thanks for bringing energy. I love it in practice.
The guys seemed to be responding to it entirely, but it was literally hurting my head. And they were just counting layups. Norris three-pointer. In and out. Rebound knocked around, taken by Bartron.
But it's funny, you talk to Nick Songster off the court, you ain't going to get 3 words out of him. Quiet, great kid, great family, but
Deep three-pointer.
man, he
from
steps in
Garvis
the
getting
gym and
to
he's
go.
a whole different kid.
Songster with it here. The Chargers lead is shrunk to 18. Around for Norris. Gerber. He'll drive baseline, up and under, off the glass, and goes!
You know, I said it earlier, Gerber coming off a knee injury this summer, but you see flashes from him. I mean, it's a big 3 in the first half. A little bit of athleticism there, working his way back into this thing, but maybe he's a piece.
5 points on 2 of 2 shooting. Bartron drives baseline. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on the Chargers. It's on Gerber. It's his first.
Hey, we call that filling the stat sheet. He wants to make sure he's in every category, you know? I just want to say, there is not many times you have a man run past you and you think, that's a big human being. When Caleb Carpenter runs by you, you think, that's a mountain of a man.
Very tall. Very tall and very large. Jack
He's a
LaChance.
put-together kid, 6'7" freshman. I mean, the only thing we have going against him is that I believe he's from New Jersey. It's not exactly the kind we
Go
root
easy.
for.
Poor Caleb.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, with that, Zach Freeman will never invite me back. It's been fun.
I can deal with it. It's fine. It's fine. Do whatever. Jason Plans checks in. So Caleb Carpenter back on the floor, Jack LaChance on the floor, and Xander Evans back on the floor as well for LBC. 3:09 to play. Evans breaks in, back for LaChance. He'll go baseline. Stuck there, looking for Gerber, finds him, three-pointer. In and out. Rebounded though by Evans. It's going to go to the Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that's not the best call I've seen. Guy comes over, tips it out of his hand, it hits the line. Xander had not even touched it. The whistle blows, and they say he stepped on the line.
I don't
Tough
disagree.
one. That's a tough one.
Deep three-pointer from Vasquez
Wow. Gets
it to go.
Vasquez getting going.
Dump down low there for Evans. He'll turn. Little jumper, no good. Rebounded though by Gerber. 15 on the shot clock. LaChance with it now. He'll play for Evans. 7 on the shot clock. Down low for Carpenter. The pass is picked off by Garvis. Foul's going to be called on LaChance.
Little known fact about the Lancaster Bible Chargers is you got 2 guys on the court right now married. Jack LaChance,
Nice.
the pride of Harrisburg, and Xander Evans.
Nice tidbit.
Hey,
I like that.
good to know your stuff, you know? Tell you, Coach Jeff Hensley at Penn College walked into a tough situation here, and has really done a nice job. Love seeing him coach all 40 minutes. Love seeing the effort here late, even in a game that's out of reach. But now they've cut it to 13, and they're giving effort to the end. That's what you like to see.
Songster with the floater, it won't go. Up the floor comes Tyson. Finds Vasquez in the corner. It's good.
Coach Wingreen is not happy.
And timeout called here with 1:33 to go. It has suddenly become a 10-point game. And the Chargers are going to call a full timeout. We'll take a real quick break with them. 1:33 to play. Chargers lead by 10. We're right back here on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here in Lancaster, Chargers in front 76-66, 1:33 to play.
Coach Wingreen not happy in that timeout, obviously with his guys. Just some energy things.
Evans works back here for LaChance. Drops it off for Songster. Are you a little surprised Penn College doesn't foul to try maybe extend the game a bit? As they foul.
Probably not where you want to foul with only 11 seconds left in the shot clock, but
6. LaChance with it here. Back for Songster. Evans is going to drive baseline layup. Good. Evans gets it to go. Vasquez with it here. Back for Plain. Nice pass underneath the Garvis.
Again, it's really not anything other than you just can't fall asleep. It's about energy and doing your job, and right now, I think that's what Coach Wingreen's most upset about, is just get some young guys in there to get some minutes, and they're not doing their job. They're not paying attention. They seem to fall asleep at moments. It's tough.
So we were just talking during that last break. Mooresville State defeating SUNY Cobblestone 103-77, leaving no doubt tonight up in Morrisville, New York. And they're going to come here on Saturday after a 27-point victory, over a tough SUNY Cobblestone team. And we're sort of limping to the end here, although we did play well for 36 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, to be up 20 points and Shoebridge shoot 0 for 9 from deep,
sure,
is a good thing to know.
And real quick, as we get out of the timeout, sorry, what do you want to see early on Saturday?
Yeah, again, we shoot best inside to out, and so when you got a guy like Kevin Dennis, sometimes you shy away from post touches, and for LBC, it's going to be huge to get those touches and get some kickouts. Really attack them. Don't let them attack you. They're going to come in here. They're undefeated, coming off a huge win against a good Cobleskill team, very athletic. And they're going to come in here gunning, and you got to attack them.
Turnover here by the Chargers. And here comes the line change for LBC. So the starter's back on the floor here for the Chargers. Tucson's going to inbound the ball to Plains. Plains works in, little floater, won't go. Rebound taken by Beers. He's fouled by Tyson. Luke Beers out of the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. What were we gonna say, Chris?
As a team, this is what we want to see. Can we make free throws? Can we hit shots from the line, extend leads?
Another missed free throw there for the Chargers. 1 of 8 here in the second half.
It's going to be a big question in the tournament. It's going to be a big question Saturday. Against good teams, you got to make free throws.
Fouls on Tucson. That's his second. Team's 8th. Davis out to the free throw line.
We were just talking about limping to the finish line here, and one of the things I don't like to see is in the first half, I don't know what the numbers look like now, but Penn College out-rebounds the Chargers by 5. Just don't like to see that. You know, this is a game that you want to know those stat categories are things you're going to take care of.
Davis knocks one down. Chargers currently leading 40-38 in rebounds.
All right. Done a better job in the second half.
Nine missed free throws won't help that category.
Yeah. I count that as 10. You miss a front end of the 1-and-1. That's 0 for 2 in my book. And I think Davis has made the only 2 for us, hasn't he, in the second half?
Yes.
That's pretty pathetic.
Garvis with it here. 18 seconds to play. Blocked by Davis. .8 seconds to go. Chargers in front 79-68. Plains with the three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Raymond. They're going to have Raymond dribble this one out. Chargers are going to come out with a victory. They're going to defeat Penn College 79-68. Chargers improved to 12-7 overall, 9-2 in NEAC play. Penn College now 2-18 overall, 1-10 in conference action. Chargers shot 44%, 31 of 71, 31% from three-point range. Penn College, meanwhile, shot 38%, 35% from downtown, 28 points for Elijah Vasquez, 15 points for Bartron, and 13 for Garvis. For the Chargers, Benny Raymond, 8 of 13 overall, 7 3-pointers, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Quentin Davis, the only other player in double figures, 18 points, 12 boards, 9 points for Luke Beers with 6 assists and 3 rebounds, 6 points, 5 boards for Alex Witt, 8 points for Jordan Shoebridge. And the Chargers improved to 7-2 at Horst Athletic Center this season. Chris, any final thoughts before we have a little interview with head coach Andrew Wingreen?
No, it's exciting times. Big one on Saturday. Like to see some of the things we saw tonight, but again, you're just going to have to attack Morrisville from the start.
Here with head coach Andrew Wingreen and daughter. Let's talk about the first 37 minutes first, or maybe the only time we'll talk about that. Yeah. What did you like tonight, especially thinking you were going to play last night and having it be postponed, and having the guys kind of reset and focus on a conference game?
Yeah, I mean, having the game canceled last night, it was just, you get your hopes up and get ready for a big game, and then you have to practice. And, I thought we had a good practice yesterday, but definitely was a little different. But coming in today, we really wanted to play to our standard, and that was the talk, and that's also going to be the talk that we're going to have in the locker room after the game here, just what that looks like and what a standard means, and kind of define that, because I'm not sure we all grasp that idea, at least some, a few of the guys. So.
Do you just say pass to Benny when he's going off on some of those things like that?
Yeah, I mean, we were definitely trying to get him the rock. Jordan was struggling shooting today, and Benny was feeling it. So when when he gets going, he's hard to stop. So yeah, just trying to get him going in transition and catching and shooting on balance.
Big game on Saturday, a rematch of several of the past NEAC finals. Your first time playing Morrisville State. What do you like from our guys, and maybe what have you seen so far of Morrisville State? What are you thinking for on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, Morrisville State's good. They do a lot of things well. Obviously, Kevin Dennis is a beast inside, so we're going to have our hands full with him. But the biggest thing is we need to focus on ourselves right now. If we play, like we did tonight, I think overall, even when we were playing well tonight, I wasn't very happy with our guys, and I wasn't very happy with the way we prepared. And I'll take a lot of ownership with that. But we have a lot of work to do before Saturday. So if I'm Morrisville State, I'm looking forward to coming down here and putting the conference away. So we'll see what we do these next 2 days to get ready for them. But we got a long ways to go.
Nevertheless, good win tonight, Andrew, and we'll see you Saturday. So the Chargers take this one 79-68. They'll be back here on Saturday hosting Morrisville State. The women will play at 1 o'clock. The men at 3 o'clock. We'll have all the action for you here on the Chargers Sports Network. I want to thank the student workers, Jesse, Tyler, and Kyle for working tonight. We'll see you on Saturday. Chargers take 2. This has been Zach Freeman. Go Chargers, go.